All Ego Ethan Page. I'm from Stony Creek, Ontario, where we're recording this interview, and I am a professional wrestler. When I was younger, I did a lot of martial arts, Taekwondo specifically, but while I was doing that, I was also into stage acting, and one of my close friends became a professional wrestler and trained out of the city, and I thought, oh, what a better way to mix both worlds and become a professional wrestler. I have the entertainment aspect and the physical demanding aspect as well. Wrestling here out of my hometown, watching the company grow and build and the audience getting to know me as their kind of homegrown guy, I have a lot of pride in that. So every show is seeing that grow as well as my career, and it's kind of going together and them supporting me since 10 years ago. I would say that's a career highlight. So tonight, I'm wrestling a guy named Kobe Durst. He's been champion for about 2 months, and he's only 20 years old. So he's doing very well for himself, but I've been here since the beginning of the company, 7 years. I've been a professional wrestler for 10 years, and this match alone, seeing him, and he travels with me a lot too, so it's a personal excitement for me that I get to wrestle someone that I've been kind of guiding through professional wrestling and hopefully take his belt. In wrestling term, I guess this would be our WrestleMania or Super Bowl event where all of the stories have built up into this one big giant super show. And on this card alone, we have people from Chicago, Florida, North Carolina, Michigan, Ohio, Buffalo. So like we have professional wrestlers who are doing this as their job, traveling the world, all coming to little Hamilton, Ontario, Canada to put on one of the biggest shows Canada's ever seen. It's pretty wild, especially when you have fans like in the adolescence of your career when no one's really supporting you. They're the ones that pick you out of the litter and they're like, that's the guy I think is gonna make it. So as my career starts growing and my fan base starts growing, those are the people that are more proud of me than I am of myself. So it's pretty cool in that sense. They know I appreciate the support. I'm very vocal, especially on social media. That's one thing that is good with 2016 and moving forward is how connected you can be with your audience and the people that actually do support you and your choice to have a weird-ass job as a professional wrestler. It's kind of the same feeling I get when my music hits. You know it's time to perform. But there are instances in the match where just 2 nights ago, I took a routine wrestling move. It was a neck breaker. You've probably all seen it if you had to do any research for this documentary. But the guy was so jacked and his muscles were so hard, it actually jacked my neck and it gave me a concussion. And I was like, oh, that took me right out of the match. I was like, that was not supposed to happen like that, but it was a freak accident. And then you kind of have to get your bearings back and be like, hey, you still have to do this match and people paid to see this show, so you got to keep going. But other than that, if there's no weird slip-ups or mishaps like that or bodily injuries, you're kind of just really focused on making sure that you're attentive to the audience because this is like live theater. So whatever we have our dance planned in the back, everybody thinks is very choreographed. When we're out there, I'm more paying attention to the way the crowd's reacting so that I can dictate the rest of the match to cater to them because they're the ones that paid, and I'll get a much better reaction if I actually care about what they want.